We pray every day, but sometimes it feels God is silent, like we're being ignored. So we ask, why aren't my prayers being answered? Is God even listening? Let me tell you what I learned. First, you might not be praying correctly. The Bible actually tells us how to pray in 3 easy steps. First, ask what you need. Second, believe that you already received it. And third, is don't have doubt. In the book of Mark 11:24, it says, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. Jesus says faith as small as a mustard seed, you are able to move mountains. Now, if you hear that and you automatically say that's impossible, that is doubt. But if you're still praying and still doubting, that is where the problem starts. Sometimes it's not that God isn't listening, it's that we're praying without real faith. Second, the blessing will break you. Not all rejection is rejection. Sometimes it's God protecting you from something that you're not ready for. Let me tell you what I mean. When I was younger, I thought I wanted to help people. And I did. But deep down, I wasn't doing it out of love or obedience. I was doing it to be recognized. I wanted people to look at me and say, man, he's such a good person. But when I didn't get that praise, I got bitter. I thought, why am I even helping people if they don't appreciate it? Why am I wasting my time? I became angry because I didn't feel seen, even though I was doing the right thing, just with the wrong heart. Then I came across this, Matthew 6:1. Be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them. If you do, you will have no reward from your Father in heaven. That convicted me. God showed me my motives wasn't pure. I was chasing recognition, not righteousness. If God had blessed me back then, giving me a platform, influence, or a ministry, I would have ruined it because I wasn't spiritually mature enough to carry that blessing. I would have made it about me and not him. And I believe that's why God held it back. Not because he didn't love me, but because he did love me. God will not give you a blessing you'll mishandle or that it will crush you. And now I'm helping people again, but this time it's different. I expect nothing in return because I finally understand God sees everything. And that's enough. In the book of Luke, there's a verse that he said that really got to me. The last will be first and the first will be last. In Luke 6:35, it says, love your enemies, do good to them, and lend to them without expecting anything back. Then your reward will be great. Number 3, God is redirecting you. Your plan is not always God's plan. I wanted to be rich. I done Amazon FBA. I done Shopify dropshipping. I done affiliate marketing. I painted houses outside. None of them worked. Now I'm making YouTube videos preaching God. If you told me this 5 years ago, I would have laughed because I was an atheist and I was even considering Satanism, but God had other plans for me. Maybe your unanswered prayer is not a rejection, it's just a redirection. And 4th, you still have spiritual dirt on you. Let's be real. You want a big booty Latina, but you're still battling lust. You want to be rich, but you mismanage your money. You want influence, but your heart is filled with pride. Why would God give you something if you're not spiritually mature enough to handle? So in Luke 16:10-11, it says, whoever can be trusted with very little can be trusted with much. If you haven't been trustworthy with worldly wealth, who will trust you with true riches? It's not that God doesn't want to bless you. It's just that he wants to clean you first. The refining comes before the releasing. So in conclusion, is God listening to you? Yes, he is. Of course he is. But are you listening to him? Jeremiah 33:3 says, call to me and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. If you're going through a tough time right now, thank God because he is preparing you for what you prayed for. God doesn't want pain. He uses it to shape you for his blessing. So stop asking, God, are you listening? And start asking, God, what are you trying to teach me?